Can I just have a lunch somewhere they can't hear y'all? The happy plan, not screaming.
don't believe I made that.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. When you see it. A mother is sitting with her 2 daughters while they eat. Suddenly, the oldest daughter becomes very disturbed and frightened by something she can see in the other room, even though there's nothing visible in the video.
What?
I'm scared. It's okay.
I just turned off the lights, that's all.
The mother remains calm, questioning her daughter as to why she is scared, but she receives no answer. The younger daughter looks back, doesn't see anything, and then laughs at how her big sister is seemingly scared of nothing.
What was that? Oh, what, Nanny? Look at me. What are you scared of? The fish? Oh, the fish died.
What?
Angel's sleeping already. It's raining, girls. Nanny, are you almost done eating? Look at me.
That is, until the younger girl takes a second look, and suddenly she also sees whatever frightened her older sister. Her reaction is pure terror.
Turn around. Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
The video uploader, Angel Ruiz, says that both girls claim to have seen a ghost in the other room, even though nothing strange was visible to their mother or captured on video. Loading dock ghost girl. Guards at a loading dock in Mexico spot something strange on their security camera. What looks like a young girl dressed in all black is standing near one of their trucks. While 2 guards go outside to investigate, the others watch on the CCTV camera.
Caminen hacia atrás 3 pasos. Exactamente está a su espalda de ustedes. Ahí me exactamente ahí está haciendo su movimiento. Adelante, lo escucho.
Ya le abrí aquí la malla al 37, lo dejo que pase hasta del otro lado, lo acompaño al portón y lo dejo que vaya, ¿o qué hago? No hay nada.
Hasta ahí está don Enrique. Dice.
Está atrás de ti, Enrique. Ahí, ya la barajaste.
Despite the girl being visible on the security camera monitor, the guards on the lot can't see her, even though she is standing right beside them. While the other guards inside try to direct them to her location over the radio, the guard shines his light around, but they both still seem to see nothing. It almost looks as if the guards believe that they are being pranked by the other security guards inside at the CCTV monitor. Creepiest of all, as the guards search, they seem to pass right through the girl, and one guard's flashlight shines right through her body as well. Do you believe?
This is Dalhousie Castle in Scotland. It's 800 years old. And the reason why we're here is because the place is rumoured to be haunted.
Australian reporter Helen Parker never believed in ghosts. That is, until the journalist investigated Dalhousie Castle, an 800-year-old haunted castle in Scotland. Parker was so confident that she decided to go alone into the castle's dungeon at 2 a.m. Just her and a camera.
It's now nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm down here in the dungeon. We were having dinner earlier tonight down here. It's definitely a very, very different mood now. The rest of the castle have gone to bed. Now I should point out I'm the only one in the dungeon. Just me and my camera, and I'm facing the only doorway. So, had no signs of her tonight. But if ever you were going to see a ghost, you think it would be here.
After sitting for a while and witnessing nothing, she even starts joking about how the castle's ghost called Lady Catherine might be, quote, rubbish.
So maybe it's all just rubbish. Maybe it's all just hocus pocus. Maybe there is no such thing as ghosts whatsoever.
Then she even starts taunting the supposed spirit.
Anyway, I'm prepared to wait. Catherine. Oh, Catherine. It's creeping me out now. Okay, I get it. I'm going. Okay, Catherine, I get it. Then something moves in the dungeon, but I'm not staying to find out what it is. I'm freaking going.
Helen Parker says that during the experience, she felt, quote, an intense electrical feeling down the right side of my face and head.
Okay, I get it. I'm going. I'd like to think I'm a pretty rational person. And if you're interested to play back what's on that tape. The chair banging on its own with such purpose is what scared me. And an intense electric feeling down the right side of my face and head. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm shaking like a leaf. Anyway, she's probably just knocking on the chair to say hello and can you let me out of this castle? In the beginning, I'd assumed either nothing would happen here or I'd fall asleep on camera. Whatever my encounter was, it was one of the biggest frights of my life.
The follower. While a man was vacationing in the Rocky Mountains, his girlfriend zoomed in and snapped an iPhone live photo of him. For those who don't know, an iPhone live photo basically captures a 3-second video along with the normal photo. Later, when they were reviewing their pictures, they found something very odd. Even though they were all alone in the wilderness that day, someone appeared to be watching the man from the field behind him. On first glance, it looks like someone standing in tall grass. But as this shot shows, the grass in that area is not that tall. So on second look at the photo, it almost appears as if the person was actually hiding in the grass. But the iPhone live photo 3-second video shows something very different. It almost looks like someone walking, even though half of the person's body would be beneath the ground. When the video is motion stabilized, it looks even creepier. Invisible dinner guest. YouTube user bscotty321 was suspicious that his little sister was playing with his food every time he left the room, so he set up a camera to catch her in the act. Sure enough, she was playing with his food, but she also seemed to be talking to someone who wasn't there.
Bathroom? I go poo-poo. I don't poo-poo. Let's go dinner.
As she says that's Billy's dinner to someone or something that can't be seen in the video, the silverware on the plate seems to move on its own.
Let's go dinner. Let's go dinner.
I don't think you got it that quick. I don't think you got it that quick.
Number 15, the Wentworth Woodhouse. It's late at night when a team of ghost hunters embark on the historic 17th century Wentworth Woodhouse. In the English town of Rotherham, in search of the paranormal, they are walking around an old stable area when one of them hears footsteps and sees something.
Come on, if you hit what's that? There. I can see it now. Go for it.
They rush down the hallway and try to get the spirit's attention, but it continues walking ahead and then disappears. I suppose that this could be a setup, and that this is just a member of their team, but look closely and you'll see that the figure appears to be completely transparent. Also, apparently these ghost hunters have been doing this for 15 years without really finding anything. That's a seriously long time, so I think if they were going to fake a stunt, then they would have done it way sooner. Number 14, Hugo's House of Horrors. A YouTuber named Hugo Blog is curiously poking around an old abandoned mansion with his friends in Houston as they search for nothing in particular. The crumbling estate looks like it could fall on their heads at any minute, but they bravely keep going in as deep as they dare. I don't speak any Spanish, but I can tell by their voices that they get weirded out by something and decide to leave. Later, they are all reviewing the video of their exploration, along with some digital pictures. When one still shot in particular grabs their attention, can you see the silhouette of a girl peering at them through the railing? I definitely can. Another YouTuber named Luis Gomez says that he went there too, and that his camera picked up two children standing in a doorway looking at him, much like the photo you just saw. But this story gets much weirder than that. There's a bunch of text at the end of the video that says someone met their end in the house. Nobody was able to find the person responsible. I wasn't sure if I believed this story, so I did some Googling, and I managed to find the exact same text on a Houston police blotter. The police gave an address, and when I put it into Google Maps, it took me back to the house in the video. In other words, the story is real, and someone really did meet their end at this location. Nobody knows why. Needless to say, Hugo Blog has not been back since. Number 13. Bus 166. There's an old abandoned bus in the woods that's supposed to be haunted. According to legend, the school wanted to get rid of the bus after someone lost their life on the way home. It switched ownership a few more times before a ghost hunter purchased it for a low price. He's out randomly recording it one day when all of a sudden he hears this. The man recording says that he does not have any children and that he is on his large wooded property all by himself. will say that the voice does sound like it's coming from inside of the bus, or at least someplace close. I guess he could have a daughter or something who is hiding inside, but probably not. Then, as he is walking closer to the bus, he suddenly hears this very clearly. This could be a prank, but it could also be the ghost of a girl who does not know that she has passed on. She apparently tries to get his attention by cheerfully saying hello, but he runs away, leaving her behind in her rotting bus. Number 12. This video comes from a YouTuber named Mike Robbins and his team of paranormal investigators. They are using a modified Kinect camera and special software to hunt ghosts while wandering around the basement of an old abandoned asylum when suddenly their equipment detects a major hit.
Can you come back and talk to us? Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy.
Mike asks the ghost for its name, how long it's lived here, if it likes living here, and other questions, but gets no response. The spirit does not seem to want to cooperate.
Oh, now he's waving. Thank you. Or maybe he's telling us to go. I don't know.
It's hard to tell if the ghost is waving at them or shooing them away. If this is an insane asylum, then maybe this ghost just wants to be left alone. Then again, there's no real way to verify if the equipment really does work, so we'll never know for sure. Number 11. When a YouTuber named Blake Smith's Gaming Blitz claims to have been hearing paranormal sounds from his basement, his followers suggest that he leaves a camera downstairs and record what happens. He takes their advice, and this is what his phone supposedly picks up. The video goes on like that for over a minute, but he comes back and gets his phone. If this video is fake, then I personally don't know where he got these effects from. It doesn't sound like any movie I've seen or any game I've ever played. If you recognize the sounds from somewhere, or if you think this is real, then I definitely want to get your opinion. Here's another video from the same channel so you can hear it some more.
Hello?
Number 10. Barry can't breathe. According to a team of ghost hunters, this house in San Pedro, California has long been haunted by poltergeists who like to open cupboards, throw plates, change television channels, and linger in certain rooms until a mother and her 2 children felt uncomfortable enough to leave. A lot of events happened before the ghost hunters became involved and therefore were never recorded, but it wasn't uncommon for red liquid to drip from the walls of this haunted home for no explainable reason. Here is a quick clip of this happening in real time before the team's very eyes.
Everyone just left except us. Things are starting to drip out of the cabinets. Nobody believes this, but it's happening. There it is. There it is, right there. It's dripping.
Eventually, the ghosts drive the mother and her children out of the home, and the ghost hunters volunteer to stay there and investigate for several months. One day, they hear 3 loud snapping noises coming from the attic and send a man named Barry to investigate. As he later recalls, something was up there waiting for them.
Are you okay, buddy? God, look at his neck. Snap him up. What's behind your neck? I don't know. What's on my neck? Barry, get down.
Barry comes back down distraught and confused, now missing his glasses. Some kind of cord is wrapped around his neck, and he insists that something had tried to choke him upstairs in the attic. The investigation was called off not long after, out of a concern for the team's personal safety. Number 9. Ghost Player. This video was taken during a live stream of a soccer match some years ago. I don't know anything about the history of the teams or the soccer field itself, but if this video is to be believed, then something paranormal must have been responsible for what happens next.
And I'm waiting on that one.
A shadowy figure appears to be running full speed and then disappears. Like I said, No further information was provided, so please help me out if you know anything. Number 8. Billy's dinner. A child is left alone for just a moment, but still long enough for her to have a possible conversation with a ghost. Look across from her at the wrapped silverware in front of the glass and watch what it does as she speaks. The silverware moves all by itself shortly after she reminds an invisible person that this is not their dinner. She could be talking to an imaginary friend, but that doesn't explain how the object moved without being touched. The ghost appears to leave her alone after this brief interaction, and she happily resumes eating as if nothing happened. Exactly what it was planning to do to their food could be anyone's guess. Number 7. A team of ghost hunters are using a modified Kinect camera to capture paranormal presence in the historic Houghton Mansion in North Adams, Massachusetts. It was once owned by a wealthy businessman, but has since been converted to a Masonic temple and is believed to be haunted by otherworldly spirits. The person in green is one of the hunters, but listen to what they hear.
What was that?
I was walking.
No, it was the voice.
Yes, that was a girl's voice.
It was a girl's voice.
Absolutely a girl's voice.
You can really hear the voice when you put headphones on. Anyway, I think this video is real because in fake videos, they tend to talk one at a time and not all at once. But in this video, everybody convincingly talks over each other and reacts with genuine surprise. I'd like to hear what you think though. Number 6. The Ghost Infant. This video was taken from a live stream in someone's car. Two friends are singing a popular song by Adele together and just goofing off one night while aimlessly driving. I can't play the clip with sound because the song is copyrighted, but pay attention to the baby seat in the back. It starts out obviously empty, as you can see here in the beginning. However, sometime during their singing, something slowly materializes behind them. Let me know if you can see a ghost child at this point. By the time they finally notice, you can already vaguely see the baby's mouth and other facial features. They are absolutely stunned and quickly turn off the stream without saying another word. I have no possible explanation for this video, besides maybe the shadows playing tricks on them. Still, that's a strange coincidence that begs for a further investigation. Number 5. Haunted Radio. There's not a lot of information available about this video, besides that it was broadcast live somewhere in Albania. Two radio personalities are having a spirited discussion when suddenly they are interrupted by something that neither of them can explain.
Pjesa më e madhe janë pushim dhe po e shijojnë dhe një ditë mrekullueshme që është përjashtë. Wow. Ç'ishte kjo?
A newspaper flies up on its own in the middle of their conversation, and you don't have to speak the language to see the genuine surprise written all over the man's face as it happens. Still, I would really appreciate it if anyone who speaks Albanian could tell me what was being said, or tell me more about their show if you recognize them. I've watched this video many times, and I see no strings attached to the newspaper or anything like that. Obviously, it can't be magnets either. So if it's not magnets or string, then what could it possibly be besides a haunting? Number 4. Alcatraz. A man is walking around the infamous Alcatraz when he picks up two possible paranormal encounters. I'll start with the weirdest one first. He is inspecting a roll of holding cells when a loud voice seems to call out to him with a single question.
Nope.
Bro, Hennis.
channel. Oh, it doesn't have the fancy ammo, but that's okay.
I almost made a hole in one on the one. The guy made a hole in one on me again.
Oh, you invited me. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Let me just turn. Hey, what's up, Annis? How's it going, man? How's it going? Let me just turn off push to talk. All right. Okay.
You're muted.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. I just didn't want to say because I didn't want to echo or anything, so I didn't want to talk. I was trying to stay quiet.
All right.
What's going on, man?
Not much, dude. Not much. Coming over a cold a little bit, so my voice is a little raspy. I apologize for that.
Hey, dude, I totally understand it.
Still recovering.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So we're gonna get some practice in duo squats.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
There you go.
So you just woke up?
I've been up for about an hour and a half or so.
Okay,
so
nice.
Not too bad.
What's your usual like morning routine? Like, what do you do when you get up? Do you kind of like go on Twitter, get caught up on messages, or?
Yeah, so that's usually my first thing is to go to Twitter, lay in bed and read Twitter for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm up like editing or hanging out.
With no personality, and the only reason people are watching is because they got clickbaited. It's like, feels bad, man. But it works. It's like the sad thing as well. Like, they can be like the worst player, have no personality, like the personality of a goddamn tea towel, right? And clickbait works on YouTube. They like promote the clickbait. Even if they're like crappy streams, crappy players that like nobody's interested in. If they do a title that's like super like gets people's attention, YouTube will promote it, which is hella dumb. In my opinion, anyway, all the chest drops help me. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Right. We're Gucci. We got some minis. We got a little bit of material. I say we go from salty. We could go tilted maybe. I reckon we go salty. Get a little bit more mats. Get about like 500 and then hit up salty. That is the plan. Listy Jimmy.
Oh, yo. Let's go play some Nitro Nation, bro. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We're live streaming right now. Okay. Let's go.
The other air, because they're different parts, and Earth, you don't know, one's got the arms that stick, ow, and then the other ones they're hanging out, so those should be
There goes, I'm back right now. Oh shit, this shit's blurry. If y'all are seeing what I'm seeing right now, y'all would understand how fucking blurry it is. For some stuff right now. I know it's just gonna be a ghost hunting thing, but it turns out it's not going to be. So I hope y'all like this stream right now. Let's go back. A little introduction right there. I know. It's this baby. Oh. I guess I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay. Back. Let's go back. Okay.
You're gonna play Hell Beat Me on that. Girl. No, he's not. He's like both older guys, stubborn as hell.
You don't know if she gets off early or not. That's what she said she might, but she don't know.
What's this couch wet?
Why it's wet?
No, because I'm sweating.
Nobody else is doing that.
No, because I'm sweating. That's why.
Does that smell filthy?
No.
You wouldn't know what fish smell like.
Yeah, I would. Thank you very much.
Uncover it so it can dry out.
No, you can. How about that?
Your cover's on it.
No, this is not my cover.
No, it's Daddy's.
Okay then. So he can clean it off. This is not my blanket.
So they can wash it.
No, they can throw it downstairs. I'm not.
Hey, you know, because they told me they got another one because that way they can have two and they can wash
Okay,
one and one.
be quiet.
So they had that
Be
one.
quiet.
So they gave it to you.
Be quiet. They didn't give this to me.
I mean, let them use it.
Shush.
Yours was in the water.
Shush.
Yes, I heard you.
Be quiet.
I've got a lot of knowledge.
How much is it? How much is it? Well, I'm not either. No, I did not. I'm not stupid. What? Be quiet. So it doesn't mean they're dead. Doesn't mean they're dead. That little Chevy right there, silver one, doesn't look smashed at all. Heck, I could probably still drive that thing.
He's trying some of Reagan's policies.
Hey guys, let's start off today's vlog. Well, not a vlog, but gaming channel with a little race. Yeah, I did. But yeah, guys. Jeez, catfish are chasing each other. This dude has more upgrades than what I do right now, guys. So I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm just gonna race him. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna beat me or not, but yeah, let's see. This car that I'm racing is actually pretty fast, but y'all know if y'all boy says it's fast, it's probably slow, and if I say it's slow, it's probably really fast. So, yeah. Let's go. Come on, we won, guys. Let's go. We won. Let's go again with the Disney Channel, bro.
Y'all got to go to Hot Point today, don't you? Would you pick up the kids before that babysitter if she gets off early? Before she goes home?
Yeah.
I heard you say yes, but still has to pay the same amount if she picks them up early or not. Might not be if she takes that insurance.
What?
I said my sugar probably wouldn't be very good because I'm using a little sugar, but not much because I ain't got no diet sugar. And I can't get none in this stuff. Probably not being well next week because it's the third. Baby feels good.
Nice shot.
That's a Ford truck, but it's burnt in the back seat. But it's not like Leroy's, so that's got a gap in the head.
Yeah.
Is that there in Wright City, I guess it's on that.
No.
They're back into in
Southeastern Missouri.
That ain't Wright City, then is
No.
I know they had one they were talking about Wright City there last night on the news. I thought that might be it, but it ain't. President born on the 4th of July. I don't know which president was born on the 4th of July. Do you?
Abraham Lincoln.
You went right in the bump. They were hit back up early in the dream. Yep.
That's that they have down there activity.
Fucking joke.
King went down there and said it didn't seem dangerous down there.
Really? No, Wayne fucking got 120. I only got 50 something. Now I'm way fucking down again.
You have something cooking, Samuel?
Cheap.
Everybody made this morning. What it boiled over?
No. No.
That's what that was in the boiled over the other day, I think. On that burn. Because it walked out pretty clean. So I didn't drink that tea I made this morning.
Alright guys, I'm ready. Alright guys, let's race. long have you how long have you been up here? For?
A while.
How long? When did you come up here?
8 something.
It looks like a jet.
Hypersonic.
It's not. Those are always. Yeah. No dip.
But you set nothing that thing when it takes off.
Yeah, I'll probably be like.
You know, they asked somebody.
Yeah, let's pull your ass right back.
They asked you that was your first trip.
No.
That's been hard. You went to Arizona. And his daughter, she lived down.